Hello, everyone. I'm Tony Marinaro. He's Anthony Marinaro. Together, we are Marinaro and Son. Boy, oh boy, is there a lot to talk about today in regards to FIFA World Cup 2026. Spain, Portugal, and Switzerland victorious yesterday. 3 games on tap today. 2 round of 16 games tomorrow. 2 round of 16 games on Sunday. We're going to tackle it all. But today, everyone's talking about the Portugal-Croatia game. Cristiano Ronaldo's disallowed goal. The PK awarded to Portugal. The fact that Ronaldo was subbed off and Croatia scoring a goal in stoppage time, that was disallowed after it went to VAR. Should it have stood, yes or no? We break it all down and discuss. We're coming up in just a couple of seconds. Stay with us.
Marinaro and Son, powered by Sick Media, the sickest daily World Cup show.
How you doing, bud? It's all good? Are you ready for the show? Or, hey, let's go. Are you ready for the show or what? You're ready for the show? Okay.
I have a new name for you today, by the way.
What's the name?
I'm calling you Roberto Martínez today.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I'm calling you.
Why are you calling me Roberto Martínez? That's the same. That's the coach of Portugal.
No, really? I didn't know that.
Okay.
You got to figure that one out, why I'm calling
No.
you.
We're not going to spend the whole show trying to figure it out. Say what you have to say.
You just had a lot of criticism about him lately, and I think he won Portugal the game yesterday, so I'm calling
you. He did
Roberto.
win Portugal the game yesterday.
No kidding. He won Portugal the game yesterday.
Did I tell you they were going to win?
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying it.
Did I tell you they were going to win?
The name that I'm not calling you Portugal. I'm calling you Roberto Martínez.
Perfect.
He's the coach of Portugal.
Did I tell you they were going to win?
Yes.
Did you predict they were going to win?
Yes.
So we both predicted they were going to win.
Okay.
Regardless of Martínez or not.
No, but
now backtrack.
Your comments.
What did I tell you?
Coaching. You said he needs to start coaching.
Correct. And he did. So what did I say?
Okay. So
what did I say going back a couple of weeks? I said Portugal has the potential to win the World Cup. They have the players. If Martínez coaches and doesn't make anyone bigger than the team and takes Ronaldo off, either doesn't start him or takes him off to give Gonzalo Ramos playing time, they're going to go far.
Took him off yesterday for the first time.
If he doesn't and he makes Ronaldo bigger than the team and Ronaldo starts all the time and never comes off, it's going to be a bad end to the tournament for Portugal.
And Ronaldo got pissed when he came off yesterday too, and Martínez didn't care.
That's perfect.
That's called coaching.
Perfect. Now, this is
job.
Exactly what I've said. I said Martínez has to prove to me that he can do these things. And he did yesterday. We'll discuss this game. We'll discuss this game coming. Why don't we start in order of the games that were played? Because the day started yesterday with a very convincing 3-0 win by Spain.
Yes.
Led by 2 goals by Oyarzabal at the 36th and the 89th minute. Porro scores at the 66th minute. The way Spain were playing, the way they set up Oyarzabal for his first goal, right at the 6-yard box. There's a cross that comes in. It's a fantastic
Spain
set
played
play.
great yesterday. They were great.
They played great.
They were great.
It was probably the best team collective effort we've seen.
So yours about 4 or 5 goals now. I believe he's
got 4.
Okay.
2 and 2. Yeah.
He played great. Cucurella's having an amazing tournament too. I said before.
He set up 2 goals yesterday.
With the way he defends sometimes, it's a little bit shaky with him. But you know what? Offensively, he's been very, very dominant for Spain. Now they're going to end up playing Portugal.
Yeah.
Could be one of the biggest games, probably the biggest game of the tournament.
On Monday in Dallas.
That's going to be a crazy game.
It's going to be hard to top the game between Portugal and Croatia yesterday, which we're going to talk about, because that was, so far for me, one of the probably 2 best games.
Look, I think the funnest game we don't know how the final is going to be, if it's going to be 2 great teams, so we don't know. But I think Mexico-England, for me, is going to be the funnest game to watch.
We'll see. We're not there yet.
That's what I think. Mexico-England is going to be a machine.
We'll talk about it later on in the show. All right, okay. So Spain, an incredible collective effort.
Yes.
Yamin Lamal gets player of the game yesterday. I thought it should have been Oyarzabal based on his 2 goals.
No kidding.
They were very, very good. They were very, very good.
I don't know how Yamal wins man of the match, to be honest with you.
Was it 0 shots on target or 1 shot on target for Austria? It was either 0 or 1. I've been told it's 1, but what an effort. Unai Simon, by the way, once again, with another clean sheet.
Yep.
And he did break the record. If we can bring it up here, the amount of minutes, look at that. Now gone the longest time in World Cup history without conceding a goal, beating Walter Zenga's record from 1990, which was 517 minutes for Zenga. That's the year that they got eliminated by Argentina in the semifinal. Unai Simon at 519 minutes. By the way, when
That's
we gave our
crazy.
predictions before the tournament started, who did I have as your Golden Glove winner?
Him.
Thank you. It's going to be the only one that I'm going to get right, I think.
Okay, well, hold up.
I think it's going to be the only one I'm going to get right.
I'm not sure about that. First of all, I think if Congo would have beat England, I think Mpasi would have had a good chance of winning goalie of the tournament. He's
Yes.
been freaking outstanding. Unai Simon.
Yes,
just
and as
because hold
Ancelotti
up.
said, if my grandmother would have had wheels, she would have been a car.
Okay, hold up. There's a difference, though. Just because you go that many minutes without conceding a goal, you got to look at the saves that he's made. Has he put on masterclass saves
No.
in the World Cup?
No.
So you can't give him the award just because he's been the longest without conceding a goal.
Yeah.
Right? You got to look at the goalie. It doesn't necessarily mean the goalie that's going to win the tournament.
Yeah.
A goalie that was stand out.
Yeah.
Martínez was stand out. They won in 2022, but he was absolutely unbelievable. There's so many goalies that have been good. Costa's been good too for Portugal. And Passi was great for Congo. You got so many guys. Like it's tough, man.
Okay, so Spain, impressive. The entire world talking. They finally stepped up a notch. They
Yeah.
brought it to another gear. They
They showed people yesterday why they're that good.
Okay.
Because they started off a little bit rusty, but now they're going to have Nico Williams. I think he's going to come back versus Portugal. He's going to probably come off the bench, right?
He's going to come off the bench. I don't see him starting. I mean,
Spain-Portugal is going to be a tough game, man.
and I don't even know if he's going to be ready to come off the bench. We'll see.
I don't know if Spain's going to win 100% against Portugal. It's going to be a tough game.
We're going to be in on Monday. On Monday, we're going to talk about it. There's no use looking ahead right now.
No, I'm just
What we
saying.
can't
I'm not
talk
saying.
about-
I'm not giving you a score prediction. I'm just saying going into the next game.
Okay.
It's going to be a tight game.
This is what we're going to talk about now. We're going to talk about Portugal versus Croatia. And we said it yesterday that it was going to be the game of the day, the
Yes.
game of the night, and it was.
Yeah.
The images in Toronto were amazing. Our friends,
Unbelievable.
Juliana and Sammy, of course, were there. They were at the game. Thrill of a lifetime for them. Let's take a look at Portugal's starting lineup, if we can. All right, so here you have it with Costa in goal, Viega, Diaz as center backs,
Yeah.
Cancelo and Mendes right back and left back, João Neves and Vitinha in front of the back line, Fernandes in behind Cristiano Ronaldo, Neto on the right, and Rafael Leao on the left, who, by the way, down 1-0, an incredible play down the left wing where he cut inside, he put on his right foot, and the ball had eyes, but off the crossbar for
Leao's
Leao.
had an unbelievable World Cup, and I don't care about what people tell me there that he doesn't have the stats or this and that. I don't know what his numbers are in this tournament.
Well, he doesn't.
I don't think he has a lot of. Does he have an assist at all, or something?
He hasn't had an unbelievable World Cup. I don't care how many flashes you saw.
Don't look
he
at
has
the
not had an
Don't look at
unbelievable
the stats. That first game that he started Neto, because Leao had a very shaky year with Milan, this and that. Leao's been a game changer when he came on and when he stayed on, and when he started on the field.
Yeah.
You got to look at every one of the games. One on one, he is unguardable. He causes a lot of crosses. He hit that crossbar yesterday. He makes people look stupid. I don't care about the numbers. I'm a numbers guy too. He's been very big for Portugal. You cannot tell me that Leao hasn't been playing good.
You are,
He's been dangerous.
Your analysis of soccer is just looking
on.
at YouTube videos.
You're crazy.
And
You're
you know
crazy.
what? Who makes
You're
great
absolutely
moves.
crazy.
Don't tell me
You're
that
crazy.
Rafael Leao has
You're
had
crazy.
a great World Cup.
Okay,
He has not. It's a fact.
I didn't mean great World Cup in terms of.
You said he's had a great World Cup.
Okay, wait, hold up.
1 minute later, I didn't mean he had a great. He's
Okay,
had a
but
great
don't
World
look at it.
Cup.
Hold up. Don't look at it like great World Cup, like he's going to win Player of the Tournament. He's been very good for Portugal.
A
For the
winger's
minutes that he's played.
Yes, a winger's job is to create scoring chances, either for himself or for his teammates. He can do a lot better job of that.
Come on, man.
Okay, come on.
I think Leao's been very good.
Okay, you want me to name you 30 players right now
Okay.
who've had a better World Cup? Or
Okay,
40?
stop about the better World Cup.
Or
I'm just talking
50?
about Portugal's win.
Okay,
I'm
you like
saying
highlights.
he
I
started
get it.
Leao yesterday.
Yes, you like highlights. I get it. Okay.
He
Okay,
what?
let's go. You like highlights. Okay, let's talk about
You're
the game.
crazy. Highlights. You do
Yes, I
realize-
am crazy. You've made that very clear to me. You tell me every day at home.
You do
ever
hold
since
up,
you're
hold
like
up.
12 years
so
old.
Leao's on the verge of being eliminated. You do realize that
Yeah.
during those days with Leao and Cavada that you don't watch Serie A because you hate on Italian soccer, even though Italian soccer is not the same anymore. You do realize Leao was the best player in Serie A, huh? So don't tell me he's just a highlights guy.
Best player in Serie A.
You have, when he has to say that, it's because he knows he's losing the debate. But Leao was better than Cavada when Cavada was playing for
I'm
Napoli.
not talking about what Rafael Leao does with AC Milan. You started the whole thing
but
with
you
a
just
comment
said he was a highlight
that
player.
Rafael Leao's having a great World Cup. He's not.
I said he's been very good for Portugal.
Okay.
For the minutes, especially when he
Okay,
didn't start.
let's talk about the
when
game.
he came on, he digs one-on-one. You
All
can't
right.
go by him. He
Okay.
goes. The defenders, they can't guard him.
He's a 1v1 player. That's why they
But
put
he's
him in the starting
dangerous.
lineup yesterday.
If somebody's
to take people
dangerous-
on.
He's
Yeah.
been dangerous.
All right, okay. Now,
hold up. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
For the
ask.
and Joe, don't tell me because Yamal's been first. I don't want to hear his excuse. For the minutes that Yamal's played versus the minutes that Rafael Leao's played, who's had more of an impact?
I don't think Lamine
No, explain to
Yamal.
me.
I don't think Lamine. I explain to you.
Yeah, go
I don't
explain
think
to me.
Lamine. What does one have to do with
No,
the other?
I don't know. I'm saying.
Have you heard me tell you that Lamine Yamal's been one as
No,
having an amazing
but Yamal,
World Cup?
Hold up. But Yamal's a top two, top
Yes.
three player
Yeah.
in the world for a lot of people's eyes.
Yes.
I'm just saying, let's compare Leao.
And he's coming off injury,
Leao's
too.
minutes. Has Leao's minutes.
And he's
have been
coming off
better
injury, too.
Okay. Has he been better than Yamal this World Cup?
He's been Lamine Yamal has been
Who's been more
average.
dangerous one-on-one? Leao or Yamal?
I don't care. They both been average so
Okay.
far. All right. Okay.
I'm giving you a comparison.
Okay.
Just because
they've
you don't
both
like
been
it.
average so far.
Okay.
Now,
they both have been average. Whatever.
in the first half, Portugal played better than Croatia. I thought they had
Portugal's very good.
They had ball possession for about 69 or 70% of the time. They were controlling the pace of the game. They were controlling the tempo of the game. They were frustrating Croatia. They were closing spaces. And what was Croatia trying to do? They were trying to skip lines because they couldn't. Portugal took away all their time and space, and they couldn't get anything done in the midfield. So when they got the ball, they were just playing long ball. And that's why they were called offside and offside out. They were just playing long ball. They were trying to skip lines. They had no answer for Portugal in the first half. None.
Okay.
In the second half, the second that Perisic scores his goal,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, things are opening up for them. And then you saw Portugal, they panicked a little bit.
Perisic still has it, huh?
Yes, he does.
He's great.
He does.
And you know what? When Modric won the Ballon d'Or, Perisic was the best player in Croatia that year. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, at this stage of his career, you see he's playing more back than he did before. He was playing mid before. He was playing in front of the back line. Now he's playing
I believe one of Croatia's goals was him on
at
that
left
header.
back. He can play wing back as well.
Remember that goal that we had watched? You're like, what an unbelievable play.
Yeah.
When he hit it with the header.
So they go up 1-0 on Perisic's goal. At that point, a decision is taken. Now, I want to explain this to people. Because all night last night and early this morning, I saw a lot of fans who watch soccer every big tournament or every World Cup say, oh, Cristiano Ronaldo, how did they take him off and this and that and whatever and all that stuff. I'm going to explain something to everybody right now. This is a free soccer tutorial, football tutorial, if you want to call it football, okay? Because they do in Europe and in South America. The changes. At the 62nd minute, they take out Vitinha, a mid, and they put in Silva, another mid. They take out Neto, a winger, and they put in Conceição, a winger. They take out Fernandez, and they put in Semedo. They take out Cancelo, and they put in Gonzalo Ramos. Now, Cancelo is a defender. Semedo is a defender. Neto is a winger.
Yes.
Conceição is a winger. Vitinha is a midfielder. Silva is a midfielder. But Fernandez is a midfielder, and Gonzalo Ramos is a striker. So now, when all the changes are said and done, they cancel each other out, and you've taken out a midfielder to put in an extra striker. So now, with Ramos and Ronaldo, you're playing with two strikers, but you feel you have no choice because you're down 1-0. And there's a penalty kick awarded to Portugal for holding in the box. Penalty or no penalty?
Of course it was a penalty.
I think it was a penalty. He put his arms around them.
Come on.
Ronaldo steps up.
And they were going to give it because they had called Ronaldo's offside before. So
because they called Ronaldo's goal offside,
No.
they were going to give the penalty?
I'm just saying that they called off the goal before. They were going to give it. Portugal's it was starting to come for Portugal. Like
Yes.
their game, so they were going to give it. I'm not. It has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, like before, Ronaldo scored before, and they
What are
called
you
it off.
talking about? Because Ronaldo's goal, which was offside, and by the way, it would have been an amazing goal.
I'm
the
just
way he
saying.
controlled the ball, the way he lobbed it, the way he finished, it would have been amazing. He could have had a celebration. It would have been amazing.
I'm just saying, but 2 calls like that, there would have been a lot of frustration if they didn't call it.
It doesn't matter what the frustration is, okay? It means nothing, the frustration, all right? Was it a penalty? Yes. Was it a penalty?
100%
Was a penalty. Cristiano Ronaldo steps up, he takes it, he scores,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy that he did because he got to celebrate in
it down the
Toronto
middle.
in front of the fans. All the fans that went there, they went to see Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo. They went to see a goal. They went to see the Sui celebration. They got it. Amazing.
It went down the middle. He played smart too.
Now, at the 81st minute mark, Ronaldo is subbed off. And João Neves is brought in. Everyone's freaking out. Why is he doing this? Messi would never be subbed off, this, that. Roberto Martinez's team was unbalanced. And Sucic was eating them up in the midfield. And Croatia had 3 legitimate scoring chances.
He was everywhere.
And they were going to win the game. Martinez had to take Ronaldo out because his team was unbalanced. He had to remove a striker and put back a mid.
He won Portugal the game.
He did an amazing job of coaching yesterday. An amazing job of coaching yesterday. And then
That's what great coaches do.
a great cross comes in from Leao. There's 3 Croatian defenders in the box. And there's a header from Gonzalo Ramos. The player that I told you should be playing more in this World Cup because going into the game yesterday, he had only played 10 minutes.
But
he's a player that sold for...
But whether he starts or he comes out, it doesn't matter. They keep
No,
winning
you're right.
Portugal.
You're
You
right.
keep moving on. Who
You're right.
cares, man?
It doesn't matter.
Stop
Whether-
with these excuses from people. It makes
There's
no
no
sense.
excuses. All I said is Gonzalo Ramos has to play more than 10 minutes every 3 games.
Okay, it doesn't matter. But
He won them the game
Portugal,
yesterday.
it's working for Portugal. You stick with your game plan. That's it. Ronaldo starts. You want to take off. You want to put on Ramos. He plays like the last 10 minutes.
He's got 4 goals in the knockout stage in his career for the Portuguese national team in less than 100
That was an
minutes.
unbelievable header.
It was a great cross from your guy that you said is having a great World Cup.
Rafaelino.
It was a great cross from him. It was a great header from Gonzalo Ramos. And now, this is it. He scores at the 95th. Now it's the 97th, the 99th, the 101. The game is still going on. I don't know how many minutes the referee added yesterday, but he added a lot of them. And then Croatia
It was 10 minutes he added.
scores what they believed was the equalizing goal. And it has the whole world talking about it. Let's put up a picture of Matanovic. Igor Matanovic. We have a picture of Igor Matanovic. The ball slightly grazing his hair. Now, we can't show videos because of copyright laws, but this ball here grazes his hair. Okay? It grazes his hair. The ball goes from there, and Viega, for Portugal, ducks, and it hits the back of his head. Now, based from there, it falls to a Croatian player, and there's a scramble, and there's a goal for Croatia. Let's take Viega out of the equation for now, because I'm hearing all kinds of stuff. People are talking stupid. FIFA has fixed it that they want Ronaldo and Portugal to win the World Cup. It should have been a goal for Croatia. Folks, the right call was made. You might not agree with the letter of the law, and you might not agree with some of the rules, but based on the rules, the right call was made. After the game, Portugal head coach Roberto Martínez was asked about Croatia's goal that was called off after it went to VAR. Let's hear from Portugal coach Roberto Martínez.
I'm going through Twitter right now. A lot of the world is saying the second goal, it went off of Vega's head, and it might have been a mistake, and a lot of the internet is saying right now it's maybe a little bit of robbery for the Croatians. Does that change anything for you? Have you looked at the goal? And if it is the wrong call, if it was, what do you have to say to the Croatian people?
I've got an incredible admiration for Croatia. It's a country that I visited a lot and admire the sportive nature that the Croatian people have. But I need to tell them that the message is very clear. The balls now, they got a chip. And it's very clear that's why the VAR intervened. There are two touches. There's the touch of Matanovic and the touch of Renato Vega. The touch, the sensor of the ball shows that the ball was touched, and at that moment, Pasalic is on offside. So before, the refereeing decisions were so difficult. I don't think this is one of those examples that technology helps the game because it was offside. There is not a subjective opinion. I think you think no, it's offside. Why? Because the chip of the ball showed that there is Matanovic's touch and then Renato Vega's touch. And when it happens, the cross from Perisic is onside. Pasalic, Matanovic's touch the ball is offside. So the technology helps. I thought that the decisions today in the technology, they were all correct. I think the penalty on Renato Vega is clear. And I understand because I admire a lot the work of Zlatko Dalic in this national team and been in the last 2 World Cups involved in games very closely. We respect immensely the style. And it's a shame that one of the 2 teams had to lose today, but there is no bad decision or unlucky call. Today was clear-cut. Technology helped, and it shows that today we were fortunate with the moment, but it was a clear moment.
All right, okay, technology didn't help. Yesterday we talked about the fact that VAR is screwing some things up. Technology helped. Roberto Martínez just explained to exactly what happened. There's a chip in the ball, there's a sensor, and it detected a touch. And the touch was off of Matanovic. It probably slightly grazed his hair. So now, Pasalic, if Matanovic doesn't touch it, Pasalic is not in an offside position. Once he touches it, Pasalic is offside. The goal is offside. For those who are talking about Vega, which is a separate matter because right now he's not in question, but if a player intentionally passes a ball back picked off by a player in an offside position, it's no longer offside. If a player accidentally touches a ball and a player's in an offside position, at that point, it's offside. Let's hear from Igor Matanovic. Not hear from him, but actually read what he had to say. It's still hard to understand this match. I just said we deserve more, but we can be very proud of ourselves. Honestly, I felt a small contact with my hair. I asked the referee what it was. I wasn't 100% sure if I touched it. He told me they have a chip in the ball, that there was contact, and that it was offside. That's it. Matanovic himself says he felt the ball touch his head or his hair, which it did. Now, the right call was made, folks. For those who are trying to conspiracy this, that, whatever, but there's no conspiracy. The right call was made. Now,
It was the right call.
if you want to say that in your world you wished that the rules would be different and that as long as, even if it touches on a player's hair, as long as the ball doesn't change trajectory, that it shouldn't be offside, no problem. If you want to change the rules to say that if a player is offside, but it touches an opposing player, even if it's accidentally, the player is deemed onside, then you can change the rules. But with the rules being what they are, and the technology being what it is, and FIFA issued a statement because probably they got sick and tired of reading everyone on social media talk about the fix is in and they want Portugal to win and blah, 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 blah. FIFA themselves issued a statement basically explaining everything that Roberto Martínez explained himself. So here you have it, according to the data provided by Connected Ball Technology, housed within the Adidas football Trionda, the official match ball of the FIFA World Cup, it was proven that contact was made by Croatia's number 20, Igor Matanovic, in the build-up to the goal against Portugal, allowing the referee to correctly determine offside and disallow the goal. IMU sensors housed within the Trionda ball are capable of determining any slight contact, displayed to viewers in the broadcast as a heartbeat graphic, and allowing officials an unprecedented level of data to make fast, accurate decisions. There you have it.
It was a call, man. There's nothing
Right call?
Yes.
Right call.
Of course.
Right call.
There's nothing to even argue about. The game is done, like I said, but I understand the Croatian fans. I have so much respect for them, too. Like, they're a great team, man. Their fans were so
They
passionate.
battled. It was a valiant effort.
They're a heart. They're not the most, like, they don't have the best team on paper, obviously not, but they just, their whole results, they fight to the end every single game, man. And
I would have loved for them to tie it up for one reason.
I was sad for Luka Modric, too, because it's
Of
probably
course.
his last stint with the best Croatian player of all time. He's been such a legend for football, legend for soccer.
I felt bad for Croatia for one reason. One reason.
Right.
Because that was an incredible game of football
It was unbelievable.
/ soccer for those in North America yesterday. And
I-
it would have been even more unbelievable with another 30 minutes of extra time.
Extra time would have been absolutely ridiculous.
But congratulations to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Fans went there to watch him score.
And he delivered.
Which he did. He delivered. A pressure moment and a penalty. He delivered.
He still impresses you, huh? 41 years
Yeah,
old?
of course he does. The way he touched the ball, he controlled the ball, and he lobbed the keeper on that goal that was called offside. Listen,
His
the guy's
movement is
pure
still-
class.
he's
It's
still-
just that he can't. It's very hard to do it for 90 minutes. Like those who were there yesterday, he didn't run a lot yesterday. He tried to preserve himself
So you
because
know
he
what?
thought the game, there was a good chance of that game having extra time.
I
as
knew
well.
Toronto had a lot of Italians. I didn't know they had a lot of Portuguese.
Their
and a lot of
Portuguese
Croatian.
community is huge.
Probably bigger than, I don't know. Is it bigger than, actually probably
No,
not.
it's
That's
after
underneath.
it's after the Italian community is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, especially in Woodbridge, there's a lot of Italians. So yesterday, I was thinking to myself, the way that I saw what the fans were, how appreciative they were of Portugal, Ronaldo, the way that they all went to the balcony to cheer it, it made me think of something that it could be a possibility that Ronaldo actually comes to Toronto.
It could be a possibility because you want him to, or
No, it could
you
be
hearing anything? Or?
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Are you in touch with MLSE or what? Are you got him on speed
On
dial?
Garber-
Or?
no.
Ronaldo? Cristiano
Look,
gave you a call last night or
listen
what?
to this. No, I don't have Ronaldo's number, bro. It's just listen. You gotta understand something. The last when Ronaldo went to Juve, it was a shock.
He's
right?
going to reach out to you. He knows you're a big fan. He's going to reach out to you. You're going to get his number.
First of all, here's what I want to say to people. I know that people don't watch the full 20, 25-minute episodes and that our reels are the only ones that grab attention to people. My whole life, who was my favorite player in my whole life?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Who was my favorite player?
Lionel Messi.
Okay. Do you know that I'm getting killed in the comments?
Your
because-
brother, your Lionel
Yeah.
Messi was
So can
always
you-
your
can you
favorite
show
player,
proof
and
that-
Cristiano Ronaldo was always your brother's favorite player.
Yes. So, and I used to hate Ronaldo when I was a kid, but now I don't hate players anymore. No, you have to understand when we were young,
Don't say hate. Hate is no.
I used to hate him. Well, when you were young and you liked Messi and you didn't want Ronaldo to win, it was a battle. But now the older that you get, you appreciate both players.
Don't say hate. You were a big Messi fan, and because
I'm
there was
sure
a
everybody my
rivalry
age.
with Ronaldo,
Yes.
you just you
everyone my
wanted
age,
Messi
too.
to come out on
Hello?
top, and your brother was the complete opposite.
Everyone my age.
Your brother loved Cristiano
Yes,
Ronaldo.
everyone my age, when we were young, it's either when you root for someone, you got to hate on the other one. When you grow up and you mature, you start to realize how hard it is to even make it as a professional. It's almost impossible. And for him to even be mentioned with Messi in the conversation, GOAT status, best player in the world, there's no point to shit on Cristiano Ronaldo. So I come on the podcast, and instead of, just praising Messi, I defend Ronaldo. I've said it a billion times that Messi is the greatest player of all time. It's not close. He's the best player in any single sport. I've always loved Messi. But guys, how many times do you want me to talk about Messi? There's nothing else to say. He's still freaking the best player in the world with Mbappe. What do you want me to say? The only reason why we're talking about Ronaldo is because there's a lot of controversy about him, that he sucks, he's good, he should start off the bench, he should start. He's got an ego, this. Messi, there's nothing to say about him anymore.
Ronaldo.
So now that I defend him
He's
in
2
Portuguese,
years older than Messi. He's 41 years old. He's become at this stage of his career.
Come on,
Ronaldo
man.
is more of a moments player.
So people go in the comments, Ronaldo fans are so delusional, bro. First of all, Messi's my favorite player to these fans. You're getting mad at me because I'm defending Ronaldo when the whole world is against him? What did I defend him about? Our conversation that day, the topic was, I didn't question him as a goal scorer. I will never question Ronaldo as a goal scorer. He's the greatest goal scorer of all time. I didn't say I didn't question him as a player. As a player, yeah, can he play 90 minutes a game anymore? Probably not.
Tough.
Should he start off the bench? I don't know. I don't know the answers to those questions. I'm just saying that conversation was about goal scoring. I don't care if Ronaldo doesn't score in 500 games. He's the greatest goal scorer of all time. You cannot question that he cannot score goals anymore. Ronaldo could score goals until the day he retires. He's going to score goals. He's on the verge. What is he at? 976 now?
He's
going to hit 1,000 goals.
He's going to hit 1,000.
He's number one in all-time goals.
His sister, by the way, yesterday had said to a member of the media that if they were going to lose, that this was possibly going to be his last
she
game
didn't
with
break
the
no news.
Portuguese
Everybody
national
knew
team.
it. She didn't break it.
Yeah, we figure. I mean,
Messi, there's a chance.
he's not going to be at the next World Cup. He would be 45 years old.
Messi,
so at
there's
that
a
point,
chance that he plays the next World Cup. He
I
told those kids there, you don't
think so.
know.
I don't think so.
No, but I'm saying
I think
Messi's
it's
not
their
100%.
I think it's their last hurrah, both of them. I don't see Messi playing a World Cup at 43, and I don't see Ronaldo playing a World Cup at 45.
Messi, there's an F, but Ronaldo, Neymar, they're done.
There's no if for Messi. He's not playing the next World Cup at age 43. It's not. Trust me, it's over.
Wait, he didn't cut it out with those kids at the interview.
He's not.
So.
He's not. He's not going to play.
Okay.
Anyway.
So listen to this. So back to the thing that I was saying before. I really believe that.
I'm really happy that Ronaldo scored yesterday. I'm really happy that Portugal won. I'm really happy for the Portuguese community. I'm really happy for football fans around the world that they watched an incredible game, for the fans in attendance, for the city of Toronto. And you saw that the city of Toronto was on
unbelievable.
a standstill for 3 days. And the fans were outside the Delta Hotel.
Yeah. One of my buddies was at the hotel.
Until the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
Ronaldo and his teammates came out to actually salute the fans before the game. And now we have a couple of images after the game. One of the atmosphere outside, and the other one of Cristiano Ronaldo actually looking at his teammates and saying, "Hey, guys, we go say hello?"
Yeah.
This is after the game.
That was an amazing moment.
Let's see if we can see it.
I was really surprised by the fans in Toronto.
All right, isn't that something?
That's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Toronto fans really surprised me. You know what? Montreal's was missing that.
I think there's. Do we have another one?
Martínez said that it's a shame that there's no more games in Toronto because the way that Portugal received a lot of. It was unbelievable yesterday. I don't know what else to say, man.
I think we have another one.
What?
I think we have another one. If we can bring up, maybe we have another video. But anyway, it was. I think it was your boy Rafael Leao who put it up on it. Who put it up on his Instagram? Actually, another view from the balcony, and it showed it was pretty amazing.
This might be a top 3 thing I've seen in terms of atmosphere fans. I think the first was Mexican fans.
Yeah,
but I think Toronto's up there, man.
Yeah, and it was it was great. It was a spectacle in Toronto, and what theater in the game, and it was amazing.
It was unbelievable, but
it was amazing.
But hold up. So going back to the point that I said before, when Ronaldo went to Juve, it was a bit of a shock. Nobody thought he was going to go to Juve. Yeah. It was after he had scored those 2 goals on Buffon. Real Madrid beat Juventus in the Champions League.
Kick, and the Juventus fans gave him a standing ovation.
Yes, and so he scored 2 goals that day on Buffon. It was the praise from the Juventus fans that they were applauding Ronaldo.
Yes,
and he went like this, and he was saying thank you to the fans because of that and how much respect he had. He ended up joining Juventus. Hold up. It's possible.
It's possible.
Listen, I have it right here.
If Ronaldo doesn't finish his career in Saudi Arabia, I think he's going to finish it at Sporting.
Listen to me. So his contract with Al Nassr runs until June 2027. So it's done at the end of the 2026-2027 season. He's going to be 42 years old, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think he's retiring at 42. You think Ronaldo's retiring? That's next year. Listen to this. I think, hold up. He hasn't played in League One. He never played in the Bundesliga.
He's probably going to retire at the same time as Messi. He's going to retire when he knows his record can't be beaten.
Hold up.
He's not retiring before.
When Ronaldo's contract is done with Al Nassr, it's either he goes back to Sporting Lisbon in the Primera Liga.
That's what I just said.
Okay?
Yeah.
And he ends it at home, or he goes to the MLS and has all the North Americans on it.
I think he's sponsored by Herbalife.
Yes, I have it written down over here too. If Ronaldo, over the years that there was rumors of Ronaldo coming, I always thought it was LA Galaxy because he's sponsored by Herbalife and LA Galaxy's sponsored by Herbalife. If it's not LA Galaxy, I'm telling you, he did it with Juventus.
Yeah.
Don't count out Ronaldo coming to Toronto FC. If that happens, the MLS is going to be revived.
How about if he played for Inter Miami with Messi?
That's never going to happen.
Why not?
Actually, I don't say never going to happen. Maybe, I can't say nothing's impossible in life, but I don't think that would. If they would do it for the fans, that would be... Ronaldo and Messi are actually...
I don't think it's going to happen.
You know that Ronaldo and
Would be
Messi
crazy,
are... They don't talk on a regular basis, but their wives follow each other on Instagram. They're
Wow.
No, hold up.
Wow.
They're gonna go for dinner once they retire. They respect each other more than people think.
Well, of course they respect
No, but
each
people
other. Like
think Ronaldo
Ronaldo
and
said,
Messi-
they shared the stage for 15
And
years. Of course they respect each other.
Messi's never criticized Ronaldo.
They're two of the
They're
greatest
low-key-
players of all time, if not
They-
the two greatest. Of course they respect
Listen,
each other.
if Ronaldo comes to Toronto FC after his contract expires in 2027,
That would be cool.
That would be the best thing that ever
would be
happened to
amazing.
soccer.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
The first time we see Messi and Ronaldo in the same, because Messi, his contract is until December of 2028.
Hopefully Montreal's still in the
Hey,
MLS by then.
you think it's possible?
So we could see him.
Ronaldo to
Hey,
Toronto.
Anything's possible. Anything's
Would
possible.
you be shocked?
Did you think you were going to do a podcast with a legend one day? Anything's possible.
No, I'm the legend. You're not the legend.
Wow. 23 years old. He's the legend. He hasn't coughed for like 8 seconds.
Matt
He's a
knows I'm the
podcast-
legend.
He's a podcast legend. Shout out to Matt O'Han. Big football fan.
Guy's
Big
a beauty,
football
man.
fan. All right.
And there was one more game yesterday, Switzerland, Algeria, but I predicted Switzerland was going to go through.
Yeah, so did I.
Manzambi's having a great tournament, huh?
He is.
You know, they obviously the 20-year-old.
Yeah. 2-0 winners on goals by Mbolo and Ndoye.
Yes.
And so good for Switzerland. Now, 3
Yeah.
games on tap today. We have to get to them. Let's go. Australia, Egypt, Argentina, Cape Verde, Colombia, Ghana. With all due respect, Australia, Egypt, Colombia, Ghana. You know that all eyes
Australia,
are
Egypt's
on.
going to be a good game.
Australia, Egypt's going to be a good game.
That's a really good game.
I got Egypt winning.
I'm not giving you a winner, but I'm saying Chaubert's been really good, the goalie for Egypt.
Yeah.
Egypt's had a great tournament. Salah as a 10 has played very well, right? He's having a great tournament.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, Australia is very, very physical. They're a high-paced team. Irakunda was a player to look out for, the striker, the winger.
Yeah.
He plays both positions. And also, I didn't say last time we talked about Australia, Jordan Boss. That kid, number 5, that put on a spectacular performance last game. He's the wingback, number 5 for Australia.
Does he play for PSV Eindhoven?
Feyenoord, I think.
Feyenoord, yeah, he plays in Netherlands.
It's the Dutch league.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That kid is great.
Yeah.
He's a left footer.
Yeah.
He plays on the right side.
He's a left back / left wing back.
He's a left back with Feyenoord, but he plays
Yeah.
wing back with Australia. He could play
Yeah.
left or on the right side. He's very good, man. So Jordan Boss, number 5 for Australia. People got to watch him.
Yeah, Colombia, Ghana.
Colombia Ghana is going to be a good game too, but I think Colombia's obviously going to go through. I think Colombia is the only team. Like, Colombia is definitely not overrated. Like, they're playing this good for a reason. They are a fantastic team. They're just, you could say, well, this team's winning games, but they're
Yeah.
still overrated. Colombia's had a great tournament, man. And obviously, Argentina.
All eyes are on Argentina and Lionel Messi versus Cape. Could you imagine if Cape Verde would beat Argentina? That would be obviously one of the biggest shocks that we've seen at the World Cup stage in a long, long, long time. But you know what? What's that?
What does this mean?
Huh?
0% chance.
0% chance?
Yeah.
There's always a percent. The ball is round, man.
0% chance.
The ball is round. Anything can happen.
Vozinha is not going to stop the GOAT today.
Anybody could beat anybody on
The
any given
GOAT
day.
is not going to be stopped today.
Now.
He's scoring on Vozinha.
Saturday. France, Paraguay, but first, Morocco, Canada. The advantages that Canada may have in this game. Morocco, a day and a half less rest over Canada. Canada played on Sunday. They played on Monday. Morocco played in Mexico, in altitude. They played a 120-minute game. Canada's fresher.
It's going to be a great game.
Other than that, Canada's going to be vowing revenge after losing to Morocco by a score of 2-1 in the group stage.
Yeah.
But for Canada, the advantages and the motivation end there.
If Canada get the job tomorrow, or if they go home, regardless, they made our country proud. Morocco's a phenomenal team, phenomenal country. It's going to be a good game, man. I just want to watch a good game.
Morocco's really good.
They're fantastic.
Morocco's really, really good.
I love the way Morocco plays.
I think Morocco could win the World Cup. And look, there's a couple of teams, like France is the favorite, we know that, or Spain is the, Portugal, I think, can win the World Cup. I think with a little bit of luck, Argentina can. I don't think England will. That I'll tell you right now. But I think Morocco's a fantastic team. I think they have a lot with Saibadi, who was just bought for
Wadi.
$55 million. By the way, what a month that he's had. He's been amazing. With Wani, with Tamuyi and Wadi right behind them,
And
right
Bono-
in front
and
of
Bono's a great goalie too,
the
huh?
back line of four. Bono, of course, who now a lot of people are saying that he may actually have a new system of stopping penalties
He's a
by
beast on
not
penalty shots.
diving, but actually standing and just running to one corner or running to the other. This way, he's actually standing instead of flopping. It's going to be tough. I look for.
It's going to be a tough game.
I think France and Morocco will win. I won't be shocked if Canada wins, but I'll be very, very surprised. I think the only chance for Canada once again is the fact that they're fresher.
Canada's
than
obviously
Morocco,
coming into the game, and
they're
believe
more
that-
rested.
They believe they can win the game.
Of course, they
right?
believe they can.
And
win
who
the
wouldn't
game.
want to?
Anyone has to believe he can win the game.
It's going to be great. I think it's going to be a close game.
Okay, on Sunday, couple of games: Brazil, Norway, Mexico, England.
Mexico, England is going to be absolutely unbelievable. I think that's going to
I'm
be
calling
the
upset. Mexico wins. I'm calling
I
upset.
100% agree with you.
England left
I love
today
England.
for Mexico because Tuchel was worried about going to Mexico
Yeah.
and having his practices spied on. And so he's arriving in Mexico 48 hours in advance. Only 48. That's not ideal for playing games in altitude.
Yeah.
Declan Rice was laboring last game. It took Harry Kane to win them the game, to Gordon to pass to Kane a couple of times to win them the game versus Congo. It took everything for England to beat Congo. I'm calling for Mexico. I don't think it's much of an upset if they do, but based on the odds, it is. I'm going to go with Brazil to beat Norway.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Mexico to beat England.
I think Mexico's beating England too, man. I think they're going to knock them out. England was very shaky against Congo. If it wasn't for King, like I said, they don't go through. Mexico's been very good this whole tournament. Like their first game, I still wasn't impressed with the South Africa, but they've been very consistent. I think they've been more consistent than England. They're playing at Azteca. I don't know how many games they've lost at Azteca. It's not a lot. Their whole World Cup, this World Cup, they've been unbeaten at Azteca, or they had like a draw or something like that too, but they haven't lost. Quinones has been playing great. Raul Jimenez gets his scoring chances. The Mexican fans over there, they're not going to make England sleep. The hotel.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. But I think Mexico's knocking out England.
I hope it's going to be safe because the last week there were unbelievable images in Mexico, which were great. What wasn't great is that there were 3 casualties in Mexico. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and their families.
Yeah.
Folks, it's been an amazing World Cup. Enjoy it, party, celebrate, but no violence, please. I can't
Brazil Norway is going to be a good game too.
It's going to be a good game, and they know they have to contain. They have to stop Odegaard from getting Erling Haaland the ball. That's going to be the key for that. I think Brazil will have too much for Norway.
I don't want to give a prediction on that game because obviously I'm rooting for Brazil. And I don't want chances to not be on Brazil's side, but Norway's tough, man.
I think
I'm not counting Norway out, huh?
No.
Especially because Brazil's been very
overrated. You can never count out a team that has
has
Erling Haaland. He's the best pure number 9 in the world.
They've already overachieved Norway to make it this far.
Yeah.
Last time they made the World Cup was what, like 1998 or something like that?
Yeah.
They're going to the round of 16. Haaland's playing great. Odegaard is like, 3-4 assists already into this tournament.
They just have to stop
Noose is
Haaland from
great.
getting the ball. Brazil has a lot more weapons and a lot more attacking options.
Haaland, that's going to be a crazy matchup. But you know what, man? Brazil haven't been playing the best of soccer either. And Norway, man, you give Haaland 2-3 chances a game, Norway can get it done too, man. I don't want to give
some of these countries, their tournament starts now. You can forget about what happened.
Well, this is when it matters.
You saw Spain yesterday. Spain yesterday had 2 more gears. And going forward, they still have the ability to put in another 1 or 2 more gears. And other teams are like that too. And I think Brazil still has another gear or 2 that you haven't seen.
But this is why also, the more you go into this tournament, like the further you go, the better you play. Spain's game against Capo Verde, they weren't good, right? They didn't finish on their chances. They were freaking amazing yesterday.
Yeah.
The later you go, the more times you play against each other, and the more better you're going to be.
If it wasn't for the Austrian keeper yesterday, that one could have finished easily 5-0. Anyway, the World Cup has been amazing. The games yesterday were amazing, especially Portugal versus Croatia. No, folks, the fix is not in. Yes, folks, VAR got it right. Yes, the ref got it right. Yes, the right call was made. Portugal did not rob the game. We saw a fantastic soccer game. as great as soccer/football is, at times it can be cruel. It was generous to Portugal yesterday. It was cruel to Croatia. And we'll leave you with this. Today is the 1-year anniversary of the tragic death of Diogo Jota, former Portuguese national player, number 21. And yesterday, after the game, the team took a photo and they held up Jota's jersey. It was absolutely beautiful. Lexi Lavoie Martel, if we have it, if we can show it. Cristiano Ronaldo, by the way, gave away his shirt. If we have images there as well, all of the media in North America is like, oh my God, he gave away his jersey to one lucky fan. Well, you see that lucky fan at the bottom? Yeah, that's his sister, Katya. He gave his sister his jersey, which there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But it's his sister that got the jersey. And do we have the team photo that Portugal took? When Ronaldo took off the jersey, he gave it to his sister, and then he put on number 21 of Diogo Jota. I think we have...
How could you follow Ronaldo
There
and
you
think
have
it's
it.
a fan
Look
and
at
not
that.
know anything about his family?
Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
That's unbelievable.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Jota
So
was
when the
abs- it was-
game
it was
finished last
devastating.
night in Toronto, it was actually July 3rd in Portugal because of the time difference. So make it the 1-year anniversary of his tragic passing. And I'm so happy for Portugal that they were the
They
way
have a
they
purpose.
remembered. They do. They're playing.
And he was a big part of that
The
team.
players are playing to win the World Cup for Ronaldo, and they're playing for Jota too.
Yep.
And when you play,
It was a big loss for the whole
when
world
you're on a
and for the
mission
Portugal
to play for one of your former teammates and honor his memory, the way the United States did in hockey with the late Johnny Gaudreau, you become a very dangerous team.
Yeah.
And even though Portugal's taking on a giant next game on Monday, I think that this game could be a turning point. Portugal here on in, they're going to be a very dangerous team. He's Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm Tony. We're the Marinaros. Marinaro and Son. Thanks for watching. Follow us on YouTube and share us on social media. Ciao for now.
Marinaro and Son, powered by Sick Media. The sickest daily World Cup show.